I'm Anil Kumar sharing with you some tips which are definitely going to help you in saving time, getting the right answer in your test, and scoring good marks. So, we are working on quadratic equations, and I have taken questions from a test paper. The question here is find two consecutive numbers whose product is 18,632. A huge number, right? So, when we say consecutive numbers, what do we mean? So we mean if we say let a number be x, right? A number be x, then the next number will be, then next number will be x plus 1. That is the meaning of consecutive numbers. The numbers which come together. For example, 1 and 2, 2 and 3, 4 and 5, 10 and 11, even minus 11, minus 12. Correct? So that is how you have to define your consecutive numbers. Now the question is, find two consecutive numbers whose product is 18632. That means the equation is x times x plus 1 is equal to 18632. So you can always expand this. You get x squared plus x equals to 18632, and then you can say x squared plus x minus 18632 equals to 0, right? And then you can apply quadratic formula, right, and solve. So after this you can apply quadratic formula, right, or you can factor, correct, to get the right answer. So you know the formula and you know how to factor it. So those things I'm leaving for you. Now here is a great tip to get the quick answer, right? So tip is for such question that what you do really is that you find we have two consecutive numbers. That means they're very close by. So basically in this equation it's close to x squared. So why not find square root of the big number 18632? So when I do that, I get 136.49. So the tip is when you do square root of 18632, what you really get is 136.499, something like this, correct? But that gives you a fairly good idea about your answer. Two numbers are close to this. Got it, right? And when you multiply, 6 times 7 is 42, so that two number helps us. So we can guess that the answer should be 136 and 137. That is one part, right? Two positive numbers. And the other is that both could be negative, right? So 136 and minus 137 could be another possible solution, right? So we get two sets of solutions here. Do you see that? So our answer is one is these two numbers and the other one is these two numbers, correct? So that is how you can get your answer. Well, some of you who can guess it right, they could actually factor this and write it in this form. The others, what they can do is they can use the quadratic formula and get the answer, right? So when you factor, you get one as positive, the other one as negative. So when you factor this term, let me go back to this. So those of you continue may be in a position to fact, since this is positive, so the bigger number you will write as plus 137 and the smaller will be minus 136, because when you add them you have to get plus 1. So this gives you two answers, right? So one solution is x equals to minus 137, the other one is x equals to plus 136. Now when you get these answers, then you have to find two combinations. Don't forget, you have to add 1, right? So when you add 1 to this, you get minus 136. When you add 1 to this, you get plus 137. So that becomes one set and this is the other set which we're talking about. You're getting my point. If you use quadratic formula, you can find x as equals to, this is the formula for you, right? Square root of b square minus 4ac divided by 2a. That will also give you two values, right? These two. Don't forget to write two combinations from these two at the end, right? So basically you should get two sets of numbers. One set is both positive, the other one is both negative, right? So take care of this when you're working on. And I'm sure this tip is going to help you to really get this answer when you're dealing with multiple choice, similar kind of questions. I hope that helps. Thank you and all the best.